had an idea for a t-shirt that I couldn't find anywhere, so instead of buying one, I decided to paint it myself. So when Shuttle Art sent me their fabric paints, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with them. I've painted loads of fish before using acrylic markers, pencils, but I've never actually tried putting one of them onto a piece of clothing I can wear, which I'm so excited to do today. So these are the fabric paints that Shuttle Art kindly sent me, and they've actually given me a discount code for you guys, which I'll leave at the end of the video. I honestly didn't expect there to be so many colours in here, and it comes with some little cards that you can paint and practice using the paint before you go onto a big piece. It gives you some paintbrushes, which I needed because all of mine are awful because I've used them way too much. And then it just gives you some cards and shows you how to look after the paints and the metallic colours specifically. You need to make sure you shake them before you use them. And each paint comes with this cap, which you should replace after you use them so they don't dry out. And it also comes with a paint palette, which is really cute. My favourite thing about this was the variety of colours, because I love the acrylic markers because of their colour range, and this was just perfect. And I know you can mix the colours also just with the primary colours, but this was just perfect. This is my current setup. I'm going to be watching this video. I love her art so much, and I've got my design here from my most viral video. I was thinking of doing a new design, but I think I just love this one so much, and I think the colours work really well, so I'm going to do that design. I've got the paint palette from the paints that I got given from Shuttle Art, and I've got my t-shirt ready. It's just like a baby tee, and I think it's going to look pretty cute. The paintbrushes they sent me with this pack, some water to mix my colours, and then all these colours here, which is really nice. The colours that I decided to work with, there are a lot of metallic colours, but I just wanted to go with the normal ones, and I think I'll try and stick to the pre-mixed colours, but I might mix my own colours too, just to switch it up a little bit. But my favourites are these three here, like they are so cute. I love it. And I also I'm going to go freehand with this because I don't really like sketching beforehand. But I'm going to try fit in this little box that I just marked out. So, yeah. As you can see, I'm just going straight into painting onto the t-shirt. And honestly, I just prefer doing this rather than trying to get everything perfect with the sketch, because I spend way too long doing that. And I can always just perfect it later on by making more layers over the top, because the paint was pretty opaque. So you could just keep layering, which is what you'll see that I'm doing later in this video. And also, because I'm going directly onto a t-shirt, I am trying to be a little more careful than I would normally be. I was just shaking the paint and I shook it with the lid off. Oh my god. What the hell do I do? Oh my god. I'm gonna crash out. I only just started this, and I literally got it on my leggings as well. No. Anyway, let's just proceed to watch me live in denial that that didn't happen, and just carry on painting the fish anyway instead of starting a new t-shirt. Because why wouldn't I just start a new t-shirt? Anyway. Now you can see I'm starting to build up more colours on the fish, and I want this to kind of have a painterly look, since I want it to be a little different and unique compared to my original drawing. And I wanted to see what differences I could make with a paintbrush rather than a pen. But I am switching between finer brushes and thicker brushes, whilst also trying not to obsess over every tiny little detail, because I know myself that if I try and make it look exactly like one of the paintings, I will be sitting here for way too long. So I'm just focusing on the shapes and the colours that actually make it look like my original drawing, whilst maybe adding some new touches to it too. Because I did make the original piece like many months ago, and I feel like I have improved since then. Because you do improve a bit a day. If you draw every day, you'll improve like maybe 1% per day. So I do think I've improved since then, and I am happy that I didn't do a sketch for it too, because I was planning on doing it originally, but I thought nah, because I never do a sketch my acrylic marker drawings anyway. So I just thought I'm just going to go for it, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. Okay, short interruption because I'm actually obsessed with how these turned out. If you want to wear one of my fish designs too, I've got these t-shirts available on my online shop, and they're linked in the caption if you want to have a look. I've got loads of sizes available, and they're a unisex fit. So yeah, if you're interested, add them to your cart and take a picture of you wearing them and tag me on Instagram. I would love to see it. Something I did realise while making this piece was that I actually liked it a lot more than some things I've done recently, because I like making art that I can actually wear, I can take it to places with me, I can wash it and it's still my artwork, like it'll still be there. Whereas some of the paintings I've made recently just on canvas, they end up just living in my wardrobe, but I barely ever put any up on my wall. Not because I don't like them, I just never get round to it, so they're just hidden away until I discover them like a few months later. I'm like, oh, I painted that. And I think that's why I might start doing more projects like this, just trying new things, painting on different materials maybe. I don't know, let me know what you think. I always feel like the eyes are the moment where the drawing either looks alive or it just ruins the whole thing. So let's hope it's the first option. Yeah. I think it looks alive. I think it looks good. You can see this little close-up of the third fish that I'm painting right now. And I actually really like how the paint looks on the fabric. It's obviously a completely different surface to painting on a canvas or in my sketchbook, but I feel like it makes it more interesting because you can see the texture of the fabric underneath, like of the paint, which is really nice. And I'm kind of intrigued to see how it'll look once I've ironed it or washed it. So maybe stay tuned for that. So as you can see, my main technique for drawing these fish is to just map out the basic colours underneath, and then you just keep adding layers, either scales, different colours, make sure you add in shadows, contrast, highlights, so then each part of the fish stands out. Like before I'd added the highlights to the eyes and the scales of the blue fish, it just looked awful. As soon as you add the highlight to the eye, it makes it look a lot more alive. So I would definitely say that makes a difference. Also, I feel like I should probably talk about the fact that I'm going to uni next month. which is still such a weird sentence to say. Like, I'm moving to Edinburgh to study fine art, which I'm so excited about, honestly. Like, that's going to be unreal. I can't even, like, I don't think it's sunk in properly yet, that I'm going to be living there, but it's just going to be crazy. Like, I spent the last few years going to school, college, whatever, and then coming home, and suddenly I'm just going to have my own little life in a completely different city. And I'm really excited to go at autumn time because I feel like it's just cozy and it kind of gives Harry Potter vibes, and I'm very excited about that. And also I'm really looking forward to having like my own studio space because I've never had that before, apart from my bedroom, but it just doesn't feel the same because I sleep here and I can't really use paint as much as I want to in my bedroom because it's kind of unhealthy, like the fumes and everything. So it'll be nice to have a proper studio and my space that I can decorate. And I'm also excited to be around loads of other people who are making art, because sometimes when I'm stuck in my room by myself it's quite solitary, and I prefer being around people where you can give advice to each other and stuff like that. But at the same time I'm definitely nervous. I think the biggest thing is just not knowing who you're going to meet, like what's it going to be like, you know. I hope people can relate to this. But in regards to YouTube, I am hoping to do like more vlogs, maybe, with like a day in my life, I can't say it, a day in my life at Edinburgh. Because I think it'd be nice to just get maybe a vibe of what it's like if anyone watching wants to go. I don't know. But I think it'd be fun to do that, and I do enjoy watching other people make vlogs of just the studio life and your life at home, like social and whatever. So if you are interested in that, please comment below because I'd like to know if anyone would actually want to watch it. I'll put the link to the paints that I used in the caption, and then you can use the code IMIJPEG5 to get 5% off. This is what it looks like. I'm actually very happy with it, apart from the fact that I've got a little bit of a blue stain on the back because I didn't put cardboard like in between each layer, so I painted on the front and I didn't put cardboard in between. But look how cute. Look how cute it is. I'm very happy with it. And yeah, I did manage to get, well, I got my mum got the stain out, kind of. The only thing you can see is a few of the white splotches, so I'm pretty happy with it. If you got this far into the video, I would love it if you could subscribe, maybe comment down below what you thought, and yeah, see you next time.